Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Avorion if you saw my first series on it. Now you may be thinking, what's Avorion? And it's kind of like, as I drive straight into an asteroid. No, there we go. It is kind of like From the Depths, if you've seen or played that game. Except it is set in space. And my plan with this series, especially, well, kind of depends how it does on YouTube. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all the rest of it. I'm going to play this single player, so you get to feel for the galaxy, and then I will turn it into a persistent multiplayer, so that viewers and the channel community can enjoy the game and kind of interact, because this can be multiplayer as well. One thing I do kind of want to put on the ship is more inertial dampeners. Now this is a titanium asteroid, very nice. So mining is kind of the basic. You've got iron and titanium to start off with. I'm still in the home system, and but don't worry, I'm not going to be featuring the kind of grinding aspects of this, because Avorion's really nice in that it's not just one ship you control, it is as many as you want. If you've got the resources to build them, because once you get a captain on board in the new version 2 update anyway, you can just send your ships off to do whatever you want, and that is very, very handy. So you can have dedicated mining ships, you can have salvaging ships, combat ships, factories, space stations, trading posts, traders going between places, all sorts. Now that's a reasonable amount of resources. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my ship, so you can at any time go into your ship and you can edit it. Now this is actually a workshop ship design that I just downloaded off the workshop, and then you can kind of adjust them to suit. And what I can do is I can view the blocks on the inside. So I've got two, no, that's my integrity field generators. Where are my inertial dampeners? Here. So they're all at the front, but they're not very big. So it would be nice to make a few more. But aside from using my cargo bay, I don't think I can. Actually, to do what, I've got more generator capacity than I need. So you just hit click here, you go into your blocks, and we'll go up here and we'll find the inertial dampener. And we're just going to transform this block by holding Alt and add in more inertial dampener, because yeah, it might stop me flying into things quite as much. So you'll be looking around, you see there's plenty of asteroids, which some of them have resources in them hidden inside, but I can't see them yet. And you'll see ships flying around. This is all procedurally generated, the entire thing. Hello there, Hardmore. I am recording this live on Twitch, so you might hear people chipping in. And if you press N, you can access this view, which shows you the system you're in. So you've got this big asteroid belt, and over here it lists what stations are available. So we've got a zinc mine, a repair dock, a resource depot, a shipyard, but more importantly, an equipment dock. So I'm just going to click on it to highlight it, and we're going to fly over towards the equipment dock. And if you hold space, you can boost your ship, so you can fly a bit faster, which again, beware of flying into asteroids. But I'm just going to do the very basics to start with, and then I will produce some kind of long form, relaxed content. I'm going to aim at about an hour an episode. This first one will be a little bit shorter, however, because the YouTube algorithm likes that. Right, let's cut the power to the engines and just drift in. If you don't have inertial dampeners on your ship, you will drift quite a long way. And it takes a little bit of getting used to. If you're used to sims with very, very high space friction, this does not have that, unless you put the stuff on your ship. Right. Crew. No captain? Of course not. I should have checked that. Goods. Nope. Equipment. There we go. Okay, so you can fit subsystems to your ship. This improves your ships in lots of different ways. The one I'm really looking for, though, is not here. I was hoping for a mining system, but no such luck. We do also have turrets. We've got quite a nice purifying mining laser, but I cannot afford it. You can see my resources up in the top here. I have been doing a little bit of work before starting the video, so you don't have to just watch me mine for resources and stuff. And you can buy more better equipment. The ship at the moment still has the very basic guns on it, but that's slightly disappointing. Now, what we can do as well is we can check the systems to see if any of them have crew, and or a captain rather. So I can hire crew of various types, but none of them have a captain. Hello there, John Craig. Now that is a good question, and probably one I'm going to get asked in the comments. Yes, this is available on Steam. It's a very small game. I think the dev team is about, I think it's tiny. It's pretty much a one-person team, or it was for a while. Yeah, it's available on Steam. This is the beta branch. I'm currently playing on beta for version 2, but version 2 will be free when it does come out. Now, I could stay in this system, but it doesn't really have what I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to the next system. Now, this is the system I'm in, and all of these squares could potentially contain other systems, but they'll probably mostly be empty. But you can see here these blinking ones. This is our sensor picking up something. Not quite sure what, but there is something there. So we could use that, or we could use these gates. Now, the objective that you're given anyway, because this game is a sandbox, you can do pretty much what you like, is to make your way from wherever you start to the center of the galaxy. Now, this gives you an idea of just how enormous this game is, because this is a 10 by 10 square in here, and this is 100 by 100, and then you have a 10 by 10 square of those. So it is an enormous game, absolutely huge. Yeah, we want to go investigate another system. Now, there's two ways we could do that. We could use our own jump drive, or we can use the gates, and that's what these lines kind of represent. So I'm actually going to use the gate that goes this way, which is going to be the east-southeast gate to ephemeral venue number 1. So we're going to head that way. Now, the various bits of space are controlled by different people. So we're currently in the Dampa Syndicate's territory. We have excellent relations with them. That gate, though, goes to another faction, the Ocean Buccaneers. So we can head over that. We can start improving relations with them as well. You don't have to play it like that. You can just attack people. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the raid. Griffy the Griffix. Hello, welcome. Welcome to Avorion. Yeah, they've actually changed that now, Hardmore, so that people like me who are colourblind can actually tell the difference. If it's a single blip, it is probably, I'd hesitate to say an inhabited system, but it's a system with a space station or something in it. And then you have the ones with multiple blips, and those are unknown mass fields. So there's usually an asteroid field. You usually find some pretty cool stuff out there. The tutorial is all in here. It's all in game. All very, very well organised as well. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way, Griffith the Griffix. Follow only chat. To be honest, it's I've had it set up that way since the very beginning. It just seems to work for me. And I went through the wrong gate. How did I miss that? I'm going to go through that one. Oh well, we can just turn around and go back. Oh, I'm meant to go over to this one over here. All right, let's go back. It does cost you money to go through gates, but not very much. Yeah, it's just a subtle change, Hardmore, but it's a good one. Yeah, follow only chat. Just it just seems to keep the community kind of nice with it. You're new to the game. Oh, fantastic. So I played I played Avorion before about a year ago, but I haven't played version 2 very much. There wasn't a wormhole, was there? Did I miss a wormhole? I'm gonna have to go back and check that. And this is your tutorial person, who's basically telling me that they've noticed that I can jump in and out. And he's on a research mission. He wants to find out where the Zotan are coming from. These are the big bads of the game. Absolutely will help. And have a subsystem. What's he giving us? Radar booster. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, sometimes you get lucky, but no. So, oh, that's because I was getting north, south, east, west confused. Yes, good old dyslexia. I want the west gate. That's fine. Right, let's head off. Fancy ship. Thank you very much. It is a workshop ship. So I don't know if you've tried looking at... Oh, there was a wormhole. It did not go in the wrong direction. It goes off this way somewhere. But that's probably going to lead me somewhere very bad. We'll go back and explore that later on. Yeah, it's just a workshop ship that I've downloaded and then edited with some workshop turrets. Because I lack creative skill. Oh yeah, if I try making my own ships, it just looks like a blob or a block or like just a random collection of things shoved together. I'm really not very good at it. Right, what do we got here? Another equipment dock. Very nice. Do you have any captains? Yes. And I think, yeah, the one at the repair dock is going to be my best bet. So let's set a course for the repair dock, and then we'll check the equipment dock, try and get a mining system. Same. Alright. Yeah, a lot of wormholes, you're right, Hubble, will end up going... They don't really advance you, but sometimes they do. They go directly towards the centre, which is really, really handy if you can find those, but we're not quite ready to go off jumping down wormholes yet. Docking is always a slightly nerve-wracking experience. There we go. Tractor beam in. Right, crew. I would like a captain, please. 60 grand. Well, just so that people know what I'm up to, I'm going to cheat. So this is to avoid things in terms of doing just grinding for the YouTube side of it. But we'll hire a captain. And we get update to the mission as well, which is good. Now that we have captain, this ship, Millie the Miner, can go off and do its own thing. But first, we really want to get hold of a mining system, because that will help so much with what I intend this ship to do, which is to go around just mining stuff, basically. Now, when you are mining stuff, you can mine the material that you're at, and +1. So I currently have equipped on this ship standard dual purifying mining lasers iron. That's the basic basic mining laser you get right at the start of the game. It's not very impressive, but it can mine titanium, as you saw me doing earlier. Right, trade equipment. Right, what we really, really want is a mining system, and no. no mining systems at all. They do have some better mining turrets, which we could get and equip on the ship, but for now I think we're fine. But what we can do is... Did I go the wrong way again? Goodness me. We can head back to our starting system. Screw it. I'm just going to do a regular jump instead of using the gate. Hey there, Jackie Chan. How you doing? Yeah, well, this is admin tools. So when it becomes an MP server, what I'll do is I'll have a starting package. So it's give people a bit of a head start. But it's mainly so that I don't have, 3-hour videos of me mining for trinium. Hello there, Desert Rats. How you doing? Right. We'll wait for that to cool down. See? Oh, I went to the wrong one. Yeah, that is definitely the one I want to go through. Unless it was a bug and it sent me through the wrong one. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Just restarting Avorion from the beginning. Because I have made an attempt to make this series and yeah, it was just awful. Completely awful. Got woken up by someone in a hawk. Training jet hawk, I'm assuming. Yeah, absolutely the way to do it, Alerik, is once you get yourself going, you just have mining ships following you around. Yeah, finally went to the right one. This is where I was trying to get to. Right, what do we got? Training, resource, and repair. Nothing too fascinating, but let's head over again. Because what I'm looking for is that mining system. Now I might have to do a bit of searching when I'm not recording the episode, because the plan is once you've got a mining ship like this that you can just leave on its own with a mining system, then you can build a more combat orientated ship to go off and blow up some pirates. At least that's the plan. And here we are. What have we got? A scrapyard. Nice. And yeah, let's go east again. So scrapyards are great. So you've got all these abandoned ships lying around. And what you can do is you can scrap them for materials. But in scrapyard systems like this, you do need to get a license, which costs money. I'm just hoping if we can get to the next system, we might find something of note. But a lot of Avorion is like this. It's a really nice, relaxing game where you're just floating about, looking for stuff, then with occasional bouts of explosions. And through the gate. Lovely stuff. Let's see what we can find. Just out of interest, Alerik, do you use the purifying or the R mining lasers for your mining ships? The aim, Desert Rats, is to make it to the centre of the galaxy, which is a long, long way away. But you don't have to do that. You can never leave the outer rim if you want, which is pretty much where you start. You can just kind of sit here chilling the whole time. What do we got? Bunch of mines and a resource depot. Alright, I'm going to end the episode here, and I will come back to YouTube anyway, when I've actually found what I'm looking for. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye-bye.